Hello friends, welcome to this session and tutorial series on AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate Preparation. I am Praveen, a Google Cloud Authorized Trainer. I will be trainer for you for this entire course. I have certification from multiple hyperscaler and cloud provider like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. You can connect me and follow me on LinkedIn with my first name and last name. If you are new to this tutorial series, then also follow my two other playlists. One is AWS Certified Solution Architect Hands-On and another is AWS Certified Solution Architect Question and Answers. If you are new to my channel, please like it, subscribe it and hit the bell icon so you get notified when I will publish new video. Without wasting any time, let's get started. Hello friends, welcome back. This is 13th session of this tutorial series and today we are going to do our second lab of this tutorial series. Today we are going to create IAM user, service user and group. What we will be doing, basically we are going to create these three groups, okay? Then we are going to create some IAM user and some service user. So let's get started. To do that, let's go to our AWS account. So this is my AWS account which I created last time. Okay, here let me go to the IAM dashboard and we can find IAM service from here. Okay, let's click it. And now we see I have 0 users, 0 group. Okay, now first of all let's create a three group. Okay, we need to create a admin group, developer group and test group. Okay, so let's create group calls admins and next we created group, right? Now this group needs some permission, right? For that we can attach some policy and I have been talking a lot about this, right? To group we can attach some policy and when we add any user to this group they will have that permission, right? So as this is admin group, so let's add administrator access policies to this group. Okay, so here we see there is list of policies that is already created by AWS. Okay, so where we see this icon is mean is AWS created policies. We can also create our own policy that we will be doing in the next session. Next session we will understand policies. Okay, then we also create policy, we do also hands-on, but here we are going to use AWS managed policy. Okay, so here as this is for administrator, so let's give admin access and let's go to the next. Okay, and here we see group name is admins and this policies is attached administrator access and create group. So group is got created. Now let's create another group and another group is developers. Okay, then go to next and again we need to attach policy. So as this is developer, for developer let's say we want to give access of EC2 full access, S3 full access and RDS full access. Okay, so from here we can search policies. So let's search EC2 full access. Okay, here let's add this. No, sorry, let's go back. Okay, so we selected, we can add multiple policy. Okay, so we already added EC2 full access. Now search S3. We see for S3 we have different policies. Okay, you see we have Amazon DMS Redshift S3 role. Okay, so this if we need Amazon DMS Redshift to S3 access, in that case we can use this policy. Here we have Amazon S3 full access, that's what we need. Okay, here is the policy for Amazon S3 read only access. So let's say if some user or some group only needs S3 read only access, then we should use this policy. Okay, now also let's find for RDS. Okay, RDS full access. Now we attached three policy. Okay, let's go to the next. Here we see our group name is developers and we attached three policy: EC2 full access, S3 full access, and RDS data full access, and create group. Okay, next group we are going to create for testers. Okay, and let's go to the next. And for tester, okay, let's give only read only access of EC2 read only access, and also S3 read only access, and RDS read only access. Okay, and go to the next and create group. So let's understand this. So far we have inside our AWS account, we created admin group, developer group, and tester group, and we also attached respective policies to this group, okay, based on their job function. Next, let's go and create a three user. Okay, one we create Bob for the admin, one we create Brad for the developer. Okay, and we also create one service user, and also we create one LN, one test user. Okay, then we access it. Okay, so now let's go to the dashboard, and here let's go the user section. Okay, and create user. So username is Bob. Okay, and here select AWS access type. Okay, here we see there is two type of access. We can give programmatic access and we can give AWS management console access. So if you feel we give Bob only AWS management console access, then we should select this option. If you feel only he needs programmatic access, then we should give only programmatic access. Okay, but here we want to give AWS management console access. Okay, so let's select this, and okay, okay, so let's select this, and here we have option to auto generate password or custom password. Okay, I'm going to give custom password. Okay, and here it's asking required password reset. User must create a new password at the next signing. So this is best practice, we should do that, but in our case I don't want to reset password again. Okay, so I untick it. But here you see is saying it must contain 12 character. Okay, so if you remember in previous lab we have set our password policies. Okay, and as per password policy it should have 12 character, and it should have one capital letter, a small letter, also some numbers. Okay, so instead of creating, okay, I can go and generate some password, 12 character password. Okay, but let me generate automatic. Okay, and let's untick it, and let's go to the permission, and here we have three options. First option, we can add this user any of this group, or we can copy a permission from existing user. Okay, or I can attach existing policy directly. Let's understand this part. Okay, so here in this dashboard we are going to give some permission to user, right? Because user need to access AWS resources. To have three options. First option, we can add this user to group, right? So we know this is admin user, so we should add him in admin group. In admin group we already attached policy, right? And policy is administrator access. So here Bob is going to get administrator access of this account. Okay, and this is the best practice. Another way what we can do, if you select this one here, this one means if we have another user, let's say like Bob, we have another administrator user. Okay, and what we can do, we can copy his all policies to Bob. Okay, this is one another option. Okay, and third option, attach existing policy directly. It means if you have created policies, if not created, we know we have policies given by provided by AWS. So we can also directly attach policy from here. But we are going to follow AWS best practice. Okay. So we go, sorry, change this. Okay. Now we go here, select admin. We want to add Bob in admin group. Okay, go to the tag, let's not give tag here, review it. Okay, and create user. And here we see user is got created, and here we see you have successfully create user as shown below. So you have created this user. Okay, and this user has this password. Okay, this is the password. Okay, and this is login instruction. User with AWS Management Console access can sign in at this URL. And here we can give this URL to Bob to access our AWS account. And if you remember from the last session, we have customized our sign-in URL. So this is TCA2021, right? And here we have also option we can send mail. Okay, so this will send mail. Okay, I don't have mail configured here, so it's not possible at this point of time for me. Apart from this, okay, apart from this, we have also here download CSV. What is this? Here if you download it, it will contain this username, password, sign in URL detail along with access key and secret key. Okay, but for this user we haven't selected programmatic access, so there will not be access key and secret key. So let's download it. Okay, close it. Now we have created one user Bob and we added to admin group. Now let's create another user called LN. Okay, and let's give him programmatic access as well as console access. Okay, and here now we are going to use same password. Again, this is not best practice, but for this demo I'm going to use same password, so I don't need to create multiple password. Okay, and when you go to the permission, now we know we are going to add him to the developer group. We are not going to add any tags, review it. Okay, and create user. So again we see user got created. Okay, let's close it as we are using same password. Okay, so it's fine for us. But one important point here, you say for this user we have access key and also secret key. Okay, so one important things we need to remember here, this is this access key and secret key. Okay, access key we can also get it later. Okay, it's visible inside IAM console, but the secret key is only one time. Okay, if we want save that time, after that it won't be available. Okay, so for that we need to download it from here, or we can copy it and save it somewhere. Okay, somewhere. Okay, so if you want programmatic access of AWS account, then LN going to use this access key and secret key. Okay, now let's close this, and now let's create another user. Let's call service user, and here we are going to call it dev app 1. And friends, here you see there is no difference when either we create human user or a service user. There is no difference. Okay, same console, same way we also create service user. Only difference is the way we are going to access our AWS resources and AWS account. Okay, for service user mostly we want to give programmatic access. That's why this is service user, right? So we will select this and go to the permission, and again for service user we want to create service user for development. Okay, then we are going to add this user to developer group, and this service user will have all permission what we have attached to developer. Okay, now go to the next tag. We are not going to add any tag. Review and create. So friends, here we see again for service user we got access key and secret key. Okay, so ideally we should save it, but we are not going to use it, so that's not needed. Close. So here we created three user, three group, and we attach respective permission. Okay, now let's try to access this account with Bob user. Okay, so for that we need sign in URL, right? So let me copy it and let me go to the another browser. Now here we see either when we log in with IAM user, okay, then we need three things. We need our account ID or account alias. Okay, so here as our sign in URL already contained account alias, so here we see account alias. Okay, and this is unique. Okay, apart from this, if you also know your account ID, we can give account ID. But when we try to access account with the link, okay, that I copied, so automatically this account alias or account ID will be filled here. Okay, sign in. Now here you see we sign in as Bob user to TCA2021 account. Okay, and here Bob can do everything what permission we allowed to him. Okay, that's all for this lab. Today we have created three groups. We attach respective group policies to the group, and we also created user and added user to the group. Okay, so that's pretty much for this session. In next session, we are going to look into IAM policies. Friend, IAM policy is very important for this certification, and this will be splitted into multiple couple of sessions. So we are going to learn how to create policies, what are important things we need to keep in mind while creating IAM policy. That's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye. See you in next session. Bye bye.